a part of a conversation means that you got to talk back to me a little bit. I only have 7 minutes to do this. I'm taking my full 7 minutes. That's why it's okay. So I thought that I would get us started by helping you understand a little bit about me. So in order for us to have a conversation, you got to know a little bit about who I am. So I am from a little speck in the Caribbean Ocean. Have everyone ever heard of the Caribbean?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. That's how we got it. Okay. Has anyone heard of the United States Virgin Islands?
Yes.
Okay. Hey,
Which one you did?
I don't have to do a geography lesson. Okay. Has anyone ever heard of a little island called St. John? Yes. Social studies? My favorite subject in class, right? So I am from this little island that is 19 square miles. Imagine what 19 square miles is. It's little. And so that is, we would need 27 of my islands to fill up just the city of Phoenix. So that's a lot. So I grew up in a very small community where everyone knew everyone. Okay, that's not like Phoenix because sometimes we don't even know our own neighbors, right? And so growing up on this little island and being one of the first people in my family to head out to college was huge. Like it was earth-shattering. Wow, like you're really doing this. I'm like, yes, I am. So guess where I went to college? So remember where I'm from, right? So where do you think I went to college? Just take a guess. Just guess. ASU? No, I wasn't that brave then.
Miami?
Miami. That would be like the thing, right? Because most people from the Caribbean, they go to like Miami or New York, because those are like the first places you think about. I decided to go to Maine first. Okay, right? Okay, so I had this idea of like, I think I want to go to Maine. And so once I looked at the map and I talked to my older sister, she was like, are you sure you want to go to Maine? Because it's really cold and it's really far. And so then we moved like 3 states down to Connecticut. That's just like one of Maine. And so I went from tropical to cold. But because I really wanted to go to college, I'm like, I'm just going to do it. So I took this massive leap of faith, right? And sometimes this is what we have to do. Because this is called, the session here is called All About Being a Game Changer. Sometimes we just have to take that leap of faith to be a game changer, right? How many of you feel like you're a game changer? I need you. Good. 2 people. You're like, eh. 4. How many of you feel like you are game changers? How many of you feel like you are trailblazers? Let's put it a different way. You're a trailblazer. Good. How many of you are like, I am just doing this and I am scared because I don't always know what I'm doing? Thank you for your honesty. So part of my experience as an undergrad is I kind of felt that way. But being a trailblazer and now a game changer, because first I was a trailblazer, okay? Then I became a game changer. I felt like that. The first year I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna go back home. And I'm like, no, because you have to like prove everyone wrong. Because my parents were like, I think you should just go to university here, which meant like I would have to take a ferry every day back and forth to go to college. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. And so again, remember I wanted to go to Maine, I settled on Connecticut. And so every day for the first year, I'm going back home. But this desire to do something different in my family kept me in school. And plus my sister lived in New York, so I could go visit her on a regular basis and she would cook for me, right? You know, and all the parts and like, oh my kid. So I would spend quite a bit of time in Brooklyn. Has anyone ever been to Brooklyn, New York? Okay, so yes. Okay. So I would go hang out with her, which was great. But one of the things that I learned, the first being a trailblazer, is sometimes it gets tough. Sometimes it feels lonely because no one else really understands, but you sometimes have the support of family to say, okay, you can do it. I have no idea what you're talking about, but do this. And this idea of being a trailblazer, it's tough because sometimes the communities you're coming from, no one else is doing this. And sometimes you go back to the community and they're probably like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And you have to say, I'm doing this because I want to be a trailblazer, so I can become a game changer. Here's how you can become a game changer. Stay in school. It's easy. I know for you're like, yeah, she's just saying that because, she's done it, she has degrees. No, I'm saying it because it is very possible for every single person in this room. So remember, I came from 19 square miles. You should see this island. It's like a dot in the ocean, right? And here I am in Phoenix, Arizona. 27 of my islands were located in Phoenix, Arizona. You can do this. There is no reason why you can't. You will have opposition. You will feel like, oh my gosh, no one understands. I have to work like 5 jobs. Guess what? You're making an investment in you. Who better to make an investment than in yourself? Because with a college degree, can anyone take it away from you? Can I take away your knowledge? Yes? I'm going to suck on your knowledge. Can I give it? Because once you have it, it's for you, right? Okay. Can I take away every experience that you are learning here at Arizona State University? Can I take it away from you and you're like, oh, that person took it? No, right? Because everything that you are learning, have learned over the last year, 2 years, 3 years, these are the things that will change you into becoming the person that you want to be. So some of you, you're like, okay, I have this idea of where I want to be. This is the kind of house I want to own, the kind of car I want to own. Like you have all of these ideas because there's something that's fueling you to stay, right? How many of you probably could have quit like last year? Be honest. It's okay. Hey, look, that's a reality, right? Look, we all go through that. How many of you, there's something that's driving you to stay? Okay. Because I only have 7 minutes, I will go around and ask you what those are, right? But that thing that's driving you to stay, I need it to stay in front of your mind at all times. When it's tough, when you're like, oh my gosh, I have this math class, or I have this literature class, and I need to finish a 10-page paper in the next 2 days, how am I going to do that? Because I have to go to work, I have to do X, Y, and Z. That thing that's fueling you, and if you don't have something that's fueling you, I need you to go find it. Now, I think everyone in this room has a thing, but if you don't, I need you to find a thing. I need you to put it up on the wall of your imagination. I need you to find the thing. And here's what I need you to do. I'm telling you what to do, okay? But I can't do that because I'm trying to tell you what to do. And you'll do it because this is good for you. Here's what I need you to do with that. Come back to it on a regular basis. On the wall of your imagination, of your mind, I need you to come back to the thing. Whether it's your family, whether you're like, okay, I want to own this big, beautiful house. I don't care what it is. But whatever it is, keep it front and center. Because that thing or things is what will get you through over the next year or two when you go off to graduate school, because hopefully everyone in this room is going to go to graduate school. So see, I like to do forward thinking. Bachelor's is awesome, and you're all going to finish. But graduate school, whether it's a professional program, whether you're going on to be a doctor or entrepreneur, I don't care. But you can't just stop here. Here's my thing. I really wanted to change the legacy of my family. Now, I was motivated by material things. I'm like, what? Like a really nice car. I think I need a college education to get a really nice car, right? So, but I really wanted to do something different in my family because I recognized early on what education could do. And so, as a result of me getting a college degree, it has shifted not just my own nieces and nephews, cousins, and their kids. And I'm telling you, many, many years, I won't tell you how long I graduated college because you know how old I am, and I'm not trying to tell you how old I am because I feel like I still look like 26, right? But here's the thing. It has shifted the legacy in my family in a way that I could never have imagined. And that's what a college education will do for you. It's not just about you. So again, I started like, oh, I want to get a nice car, and I got the nice car. I didn't get the dream car, but I got the nice car. will shift things greater than you could ever imagine. It will help your community. It will help your friends, kids. Like, I have people who are like, help me. I'm like, sure. You will give information out for free. That's what this does for you. And before you know it, all of a sudden, that uncle, the aunt, the cousin, who were like, nah, I'm not going to college, all of a sudden you're thinking, I think I want to do a little bit more. And that's what we want them to do. And so I'll leave you with this. The investment that you make in you, you can never go wrong with it. The student loan that you're going to take out, or you have taken out to help you, you can never go wrong with it. The 5 different essays that you will write to get scholarships, it is worth the investment. Because there is no one who will invest in you like you. And you should always invest in you first, because if you don't invest in you first, how are we going to invest in you? So you take that leap forward, and again, you started as trailblazers, you're ending as game changers, and that is the best way to change your legacy in your family. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your time here.
Excellent. Thank you.